So before epoxying the track up, I decided to cut a bunch of little cuts in it just to increase the surface area of the adhesive. It may not make any difference, but I don't think it's going to hurt anything, and it might help provide a little bit more grip for the construction adhesive. Cutting the curve so it matches the wall. Slider back on. Go right to the edge this time. About just fits. Right. Yeah, oh, it's beautiful. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. This is the thinner panel on the partition door. I'm going to place this piece of plastic right here, and that's going to act as a stop so that this door won't be able to slide out any farther, because we don't want somebody to be able to just push the other two doors closed and this just come out. So we have to have some kind of stop. So I'm going to put this piece of plastic here, and then on the other side, on the other door, will be another piece of plastic on the track that will stop this from sliding off. So that's the whole concept here. And I will, of course, do the same thing on the other side, or on the other side, on the top. This is going to go right here. Give myself a little line. And it's nice to be able to write on all of your wood, because you know you're going to paint it and sand it. So all the things that you write, you won't actually see. These are rather thin screws. They're 1/2 inch, so that's the reason I'm putting so many in. And this will also be glued to this when it's complete. But in prototype mode, of course, I'm not gluing anything yet. All right, those are the sliding stops for that door. Now we have to go put the matching stop on the other part of the sliding door. This is one of the sliding doors that the thinner door sits in the track here. But I told you guys I'd tell you all the mistakes I'm making along the way. And I made a mistake. I'm going to take a piece of this plastic and I'm going to attach it to the end here to act as a stop, so that the door that slides in here doesn't go out any farther. But if I'm going to do that, I need to move this in so that it's flush. We don't want it sticking out. So that this piece here now needs to move over. So it could move over all the way to the end. But I'm picky and I don't want to move it too far over. I want to leave a little gap right here, a little space here, just to be sure everything goes flush to the back wall, actually the side wall. So I need to leave a little gap here. And this actually doesn't have to go all the way to the edge. But both of them, top and bottom, have to be exactly the same, so that when the stop is here, it hits the stop at the top and the bottom at the same time. This piece is going to go on the end here. It has to be cut to that height. A piece similar to this will slide back and forth, and then it will butt up against that, and that'll stop it from sliding all the way out. So I need to cut this down and screw this piece into this piece. I drilled my holes and I counterbored them, and I've got to put some pilot holes in here. I'm going to do that to guide this thing just a little. So yeah, that's strong. That's good. All right, now I got to do the other one, and that'll be nice. And there's a small line right here, but that'll be sanded and filled. And then of course we're going to paint this whole thing so that the white is the same white throughout, and it'll be a nice durable epoxy type paint, so it'll be easy to clean. Now when this is finished, I'll be able to glue and screw these together. Remember, everything for me is always a prototype. Make sure everything works first before I do any finish work. If you've ever glued and screwed something together and then discovered it didn't work, and you've had to take it apart, that's a real learning experience. And then you have to start making things all over again and getting more material. So I've learned my lesson. I screw everything together ever so lightly, even if it's little small screws, just to hold it together to be sure it works first. And then after we've got it done, sometimes you have to take it all apart again so you can glue it all together. Sometimes you have to paint it when it's disassembled and then glue it. Of course, you don't want to put glue on the paint, but you understand what I mean. It takes a while. It's a long process sometimes to get something done, especially the first time. And I keep doing this as if I'm going to do 100 vans. With that concept in mind, it makes me do a better quality job.